And you're now tuned in to Retro Rob Television. Yeah. I was about to head into the gym. I want to start this video off by saying, see the gym right here? Yeah, I want to start this video off by saying, salute to my people out there. I know I always start my video off by saying, salute to my original subscribers. Salute to my new subscribers for tuning in and supporting the channel, man. But I really mean that. You know, it's been a lot of people tuning into the channel. There's a lot of people starting to like your boy. But I want to salute and give a special shout out to those that do share my videos. You know, to those who do watch my content and just really get the messages. You know, it's not about the messenger, it's about the message. And that's what I try to do. And I try to push a message to for those of you out there that don't know, you know, that want to know, like me. You know, I never claimed to be a god. You know, I never claimed to be. There's a lot of people out there that feel like, oh, Double R feel like I have a god complex, or I feel like I'm better than everybody else. You know, but I'm used to that because my whole life, you know, I was treated like the black sheep. You know, even within my family, I did everything right, from going to school, doing what I had to do in school, you know, playing sports, going out into the community. You know, I told you guys when I was younger, I was like a young entrepreneur. You know, I would go to the people's door on my block, and I had this thing where, you know, I would sweep their front porches, and I would charge $5 for the porch, $2 for the basement, and $10 for whatever you want done out back. For those of you guys that have been tuning into my channel, y'all know I've told this story many a times, but it's just for, you know, the people that haven't heard and the people that you know, want to hear it again. And I always was a humble dude. You know, I always gave respect to those that didn't deserve respect. But you know, I just don't assume. You know, I've never really been the type to assume. You know, I will allow you to reveal yourself. You know, whether you reveal yourself in a positive way, or, you know, you reveal yourself out to be a snake. You know, to be somebody not to deal with. You know, I never just assume. You know, but I always have a problem. I always had a problem, rather, with people who I gave a chance to. You know, to people that I've gave game to, the people that I've helped support, you know, and build up, distancing themselves, trying to shut me out, and then trying to be me, then going on social media, you know, trying to spy on me, then, you know, talk shit about me, then create this whole new narrative about me and create a whole new them, using the foundation that I've helped them build, you know, that I've helped them build. And saying that to say this, I see a lot of that shit going on in hip hop, you know, in life in general, But I want to focus on and talk about, in particular, in specifics, this simp the engineering of the simp and the drill culture. You know, that's tearing our community apart. See, people will talk about this and they'll talk about that, but I see it very, very clearly. It's the simp and the drill culture, where you have people like Russell Wilson, you have people like Swiss Beats, you have people like I wanted to say Jay-Z, and y'all probably say, well, Jay-Z is not a simp. How long have we heard Beyonce make music about how women should treat a man, and she's not treating her man like she's teaching these women how to treat their men? You know, I want to talk about that as well. And Jay-Z, people like Jay-Z just sit back and allow them to do that because all they're worried about is money. I want to do another video about that too, you know. And y'all see the thimble that I put up. You know, fire thimble, ain't it? You know, money, people use that money is the root of all evil thing to hide behind the fact of the evil that they're actually doing. See, one thing about this society, people lack accountability. You know, they lack accountability. You know, they lack humility. You know, a lot of people lack loyalty. You know, and the one thing about this drill scene is that I've watched the documentaries. You've watched the documentaries. If you haven't watched the documentaries, you know, go ahead and check them out. All you got to do is put New York drill scene, LA drill scene, Chicago drill scene. You know, just put the drill scene in the search bar, and you'll see it. You'll see it, man. You'll see the engineering take place. I've heard rumors, and I'm pretty sure all of you have, that these record labels aren't bringing you on unless you're pushing that type of frequency, you know. But I'm gonna be going back and forth because I want to talk about. Smash the like button. Thank y'all, man. Thank you for whoever's in here, and thank you for whoever's gonna watch. I know a lot of y'all at work and stuff like that. You're able to catch me. Salute to my people out there that watch me, you know, when they got time, man. You know, I ain't never really been the type to be pressed for no money, you know, but I love the support, man. I just want us to have these conversations. Like, there's a lot of people that have approached me on this channel talking about, oh yeah, you got this little bit amount of views, or, you know, your channel ain't going nowhere, or, you know, view watching. I don't care about none of that. If anybody know me, they know that I'm about pushing the message, man. I want to get back to having these real conversations, man, and share with you guys the conversations that not only I have with people, but the conversations people in my circle and the people that I deal with have with me, you know, and just get that message out there. It's not about me. It's not about those other individuals. It's about all of us collectively understanding and applying what we understand to become better people. You know, that's what it's really about. And it makes it hard for us to do that when you have the simp agenda, you know, where they're teaching us how to go after these women and follow these women. That's why when you listen to most of my content is about how not to be a simp and how to stop, you know, following behind these drill guys. Because think about it. It's looking like a rapper is dying maybe, I want to say, once a week, once every 2 weeks. You know, sometimes it can go on a little run where they'll be dying back to back every day. You'll be hearing about somebody dying back to back every day because everybody is following their lust. Everybody is worried about self. And you don't have to say anything for us to see what's going on in the results. You know, I'm a huge result guy. You know, you could say, well, I'm a real dude. I'm a loyal dude. I'm a stand-up dude. You know, I speak the real. I live the real. Well, that's going to show in your actions, man. And that's going to show in the results of the society that we're living in. And the results of the society that we're living in is showing that simp culture and drill rap has had an effect on us in more ways than just one, you know. See, people look at the aftermath of it. People look at the dying of the drill. You know, people look at, the negative results behind the simping. You know, when you see Michael B. Jordan, you know, and you see a lot of these dudes getting played, you know, because they're following their lust. They're following their lust, and they're so busy watching something and trying to emulate something that they never was. And 9 times out of 10, the people that you're watching ain't that neither. You see what I'm saying? So it's just crazy. You know, the Ghetto Boys had made a song way back when, and it was one of my favorite songs at a very young age. And it was called The Blind Leading the Blind. And that's what we see in today's society. Everybody think they have the answers. Everybody think they understand. You know, a lot of people convince themselves of this, that, and the third. That's why I always say, lean not on your own understanding. You know, people convince themselves because of how they feel that certain things is a certain way. instead of taking it for what it is. You don't know how many relationships of mine have been ruined, and how many relationships. Hold on, it's a lot going on out here. You see the police? I don't know if you see it. Must be something real serious going on. President is out. Police galore. Yeah, but it's this whole mentality, man. It's this whole selfish mentality. You don't know how many, there you go. You don't know how many relationships that could have been real strong relationships. I remember a friend of mine asked me, right? And he might be listening. I remember a friend asked me, or said rather, that why don't friendships and marriages and relationships and all of that stuff stay the same, And I replied, it can. It just depends on, just like anything else in life, how bad you want it. But it got to be, the work got to be done on both sides. It can't just be one person on one side putting in all the effort to make the friendship or the relationship or the marriage, make that work. It got to be both people putting in maximum effort to keep that going. And you keep that going by constantly proving your worth, and I think that's what people get fucked up. And I feel like that's what's messed up, and the hypocrisy behind it. I'll explain. You see how people can work on jobs for 30-something years, can work on jobs for decades, but their marriages don't last that long. Their friendships don't last that long. Their relationships don't last that long. Why? It's because they're loyal and they're passionate to what is beneficial to them. I want y'all to understand that. I want y'all to hear me out. I'm going to repeat that. You ever ask yourself, right? Why do people work at jobs for years? Why can people be loyal in jail? Why can people work together in jail? One and two things. One, in jail, you're confined. You're up under somebody else's system. You're up under somebody else's thumb. Same way with work. You're up under somebody else's order. You want money. Think about that. Dang, why me and my friendship? That right there proves in itself friendships can last as long as they want to last. Relationships can last as long as they want to last. All of that stuff can last as long as they want to last. I know I ain't really talking about what's relatable to the topic, but I'm gonna get to that in a minute. We just chopping it up. But friendships and all that stuff don't last. But people can go to work for years and years and years because people are loyal to what is beneficial to them. And not knowing that a friendship is beneficial to you. A relationship can be beneficial to you. A marriage is beneficial to you. I know that because I'm in one. See, I'm not just talking to y'all about something that I know nothing about, that I haven't experienced or aren't currently experiencing myself. Yes, marriages can be very beneficial to you. Relationships can be very beneficial to you. But it takes effort from both sides, from both parties. But see, in this society, you have one person that is putting in effort, and then you have the other person on the other side just reaping the benefits of the effort that the other party is putting in. You see what I'm saying? See, when you work in the job, all you have to do is put in effort and reciprocate. But you're putting in the effort for the job because that job is paying you. You're receiving a reward. But it's instant gratification. You know, it's instant compensation. That's what it is. See, in a friendship, you got to really put in some work where you might not see or might not feel like it's instant. It's on demand. You may not feel like it's instant. You know, and a lot of people don't put no energy into nothing. A lot of people don't go to work. A lot of people fuck up friendships, fuck up relationships. A lot of people just go around just being evil and being wicked and using people. You see what I'm saying? But that's what we have in with this drill rap, and that's what we have with this simp culture. We have a lot of people that are pushing these agendas, that are pushing these narratives. A lot of celebrities. See, people focus on the celebrities because the celebrities' life is for everybody to see and witness. But we have a lot of people out here, man. We have a lot of Russell Wilsons out here. You know, we have a lot of Michael B. Jordans out here. We have a lot of Pop Smokes and King Vons out here. And a lot of people out here are heavily influenced by those guys. But the thing I ask you is, where has that gotten you? Where has that influence gotten you, though? We seen where it gotten them. So if it gotten them to where it got them, why are you still influenced by it? Why are you still following it? I tell you why. Self-gratification. You want to live vicariously through those guys. That's what we have in regular life. We have people, just like I told you guys at the beginning of my video, where I've had a lot of friends that learn from me, you know, that watch me. I've had a lot of women that I've dealt with. You know, I told my wife that's why I married her, you know, because the women that I've dealt with in the past was only there for their own selfish benefit, you know, or was only there, you know, that was the basis of it, but they were only there, you know, to try to get game, you know, try to get game, soak up game, and that's cool, that's fine. You know, we all learn in our own little ways, but it's the way you do it, you know, it's the way you go about doing it, and then you get mad by the results that you get from doing it. You know, so one thing I want to drop right into, man, is this simp culture. You know, it's all coming from the basis of the simp culture, the basis of the drill culture is all stemming from me, from God complex. That's all that shit is. And a lot of people are falling by the wayside because of it. A lot of people are dying because of it. A lot of people are suffering because of it. Because a lot of people are all about me themselves. You are only attracted to what you are. I'm going to repeat that. You're only attracted to what you are. So if you're attracted to the simp agenda, to simp culture, then chances is you are a simp. If you're attracted to the drill culture, if you're attracted to mayhem and chaos, chances is you're living in it yourself. You're creating it yourself. But the problem I have with that is a lot of those people will make excuses for what's already inside of them already. You know, you don't know how many people have convinced themselves and told themselves that Rob is a bad person, that Rob feel like he better than me. You know, that is a complex. You don't know how many people had blamed a lot of these deaths because of the rappers and the celebrities. No, those people died because of themselves. Because you got to realize, the rappers in them was just doing what they thought would be a lucrative scheme. Those people followed them because those people were attracted to that. Those people made those decisions. But see, we don't take accountability. See, I want us to get away from the actual simp culture and naming celebrities and naming and doing all that shit. I'll let them other channels do that. We're going to talk about what the real problem. We're going to get to the root of the real problem, not the root of all evil. We're going to get to the root of all evil. See, people focus on these crafty ass, definitions and terms and all that. Let's get to the real shit. It's not the root of all evil. It's not the celebrity's fault. It's not my fault. We're all going to be judged, and we're all judged by what we do individually or what we don't do individually. I can't no longer allow you men and you women to hide behind what you wanted to do originally. Say, oh, Pop Smoke, he influenced a whole culture. Or King Von, he influenced a culture. No, you wanted to be that because that's what you wanted. You had other options out here. You had other routes to go. That's just like, for so long I've been hearing a lot of these drug dealers and a lot of these dudes, thorough dudes, street dudes, talk about I didn't have no choice. I had to feed my family. I had to do this. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. You had a choice. It's a whole lot of routes you can go. You chose that route, so you need to deal with the consequences. Same way with you regular smuggler people. You chose to follow that. Be yourself. Be yourself. But that simp culture and that drill culture is what's really damaging our people. But I don't want us to focus on who's engineering the culture. I want us to focus on who's focusing on who's engineering, who's following who's engineering, who's emulating who's engineering. See, a lot of you dudes want to talk about, yeah, it's Russell Wilson, he being a simp. But a lot of you dudes are living like Russell Wilson. And you want to put it all on Russell Wilson. Just because Russell Wilson is the celebrity, everybody want to deem him the poster boy or the lord of the simps. Just because King Von and a lot of these dudes, Lord Durk and all of these dudes, push that drill shit, and Keith Chief and all them push that drill shit, Pop Smoke. And they're the face of it because they're a celebrity, because they're exposed, they're out here. You want to blame them for what you wanted to do all along. We got to stop doing that. We got to stop blaming other people for what we already had in us. If you're worrying about Russell Wilson being a simp, chances is you have that simp blood in you. If you're worrying about this drill music and you're enticed and you're excited by that, about what comes, with that, chances is you have that blood up in you. Chances is, you feel some type of way. You may be jealous of it. You may be jealous of the love that it's receiving. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm jealous. I'm jealous of the love that shit is receiving because of the negative thing that it's doing to our people. Because of the cause. I'm not jealous of I'm jealous of the reception they get, not because I'm jealous of them. I'm jealous because of the attention. Because other people's attention can be on other things that's much more positive, that will put us in a better direction. But we're more concentrated on the shit that's digging us a deeper hole and keeping the enemy, in power and putting them more in power. Watching other people's lives, trying to critique other people's lives. Meanwhile, we're coaching our kids to go to work for the man so the man can continue to put his kids in school off of our kids' labor so that his kids can continue to be bosses of our kids. How is watching Russell Wilson and calling him a simp gonna help you? How is watching drill and making fun of those people and being entertained by that gonna help you in your life? Because regardless of whatever they did, their kids and their kids is good. Russell Wilson and his people is good. King Von, Young Dolph, their people, Pop Smoke, his people is good. I can guarantee you that. What about your life? But it's your boy Double R, man. Leave a comment below. Let me know how you feel about this. I'm going to the gym. Peace.